everyone, welcome to Flash Flick Reviews. This is Advait here, and today we're going to talk about a show called Lucifer. So Lucifer tells the story of Lucifer, the devil himself, who comes down to earth because frankly he's bored of being in hell. Now he comes down to earth and starts solving crimes with his partner Chloe Decker, but leaving hell does have its consequences. So overall, Lucifer is definitely a really good show, and the first and foremost thing that I love about this show is Tom Ellis. Tom Ellis as Lucifer is just perfect. Like, I could literally not imagine any other actor playing Lucifer the way he does. And he has the perfect charisma, the acting skills of course, and he carries the emotion, but at the same time he's quite light-hearted, and there's a lot of humor that revolves around him that I mean, he just nails it. So that's definitely a great reason for you to start watching the show. And every character in the show is actually very well written, and I think you get to care about the characters and sort of understand them much better as the show keeps going on, which is a great thing. And all of the actors who portray these characters are also just amazing. Like, again, perfect casting all the way through. Tom Ellis definitely stands out, but everyone in the show is just perfectly cast, so that is a definite and a big plus point to the show. And just in general, I think Lucifer is pretty entertaining. I mean, it does have dark themes, but throughout it maintains this light-hearted tone, so you can just randomly put it up and be entertained by it. Also, talking about the story, I think it is a very funny show, and the most of the humor basically comes with the fact that a few people know who Lucifer actually is and a few don't know who Lucifer is. So that dynamic and that balance is just very well done, and I thought that really adds some nice humor to the show. But where Lucifer actually thrives is when it gets to the mythology aspects, when it gets to the fantasy aspects. Now, Lucifer is an actual mythological character, so whatever they do with him in the show and they connect it to the actual mythology of his appearance in Bible or wherever it is, it actually ties up to that, and they bring in characters from the mythology, which is great. I mean, you have Adam and Eve come in, you have Cain come in, you have his brother Amenadiel, you even have God come in at one point in the show. So the way they tie it up, it's actually very good, and whenever the fantasy stuff happens, it's actually a very thrilling show to watch, which I think is great. So it has a lot of positives, but one thing just nags the show down for me, and that thing is the part where Lucifer goes about solving cases. I tried, honestly, I tried for a very long time to like this aspect of Lucifer, but I just could not like the case solving aspect of Lucifer. I mean, even though they were quite balanced in terms of what happens to Lucifer's story and the case that is going on, I just didn't feel interested in the case that was going on at all. So that definitely was a huge letdown for me. I mean, you just have to sit through them solving murders which get repetitive, and sometimes they're just so predictable. You just don't want to watch that case solving aspect to the show. You just want to get back to Lucifer. You just want to see what's going on between him and Chloe. You want to see what's happening with the mythological characters that are in the show, and you want to get to the fantasy elements, the action, the actual thrills of the show. But it just keeps coming back to the cases and gives them way too much importance. But I think season 4 does change that a bit. It takes off the focus from the cases and gives much better focus to the characters and the mythological elements. So I thought season 4 was a great balance, and season 4 is the best of all the seasons of Lucifer. It is best in terms that it has the least number of episodes, but yet it manages to do a lot more than what the previous seasons were able to do, and season 4 was absolutely great. So I think from season 4 it's very, very good, but before that you have to sit through tons of cases and stuff, and sometimes the cases are not that well written, they're very predictable, but still it is an entertaining show. It has a few flaws, but I can overlook that because of how entertained I am. With all of that said, I am going to give Lucifer a solid B plus. But on the entertainment scale, it's an 8.5 out of 10. Definitely give this one a watch if you are intrigued by the premise. I think you will get what you need. Season 5 part 2 of Lucifer is out and I will be watching it, so definitely stay tuned for that review that will be coming soon. And put down in the comments what are your thoughts on Lucifer. Who is your favorite character from the show apart from Lucifer? Because I know everyone loves Lucifer, but apart from that, who is your favorite character? So yeah, that's my take. Put down in the comments. Give this video a like, hit the subscribe button, share this video, and I'll see you again.